There's lots of chipmunks and squirrels around here. I hope I can get one on the video. Mount Roberts, 2.4 miles this way. If you ever come to hike Mount Roberts, if you try to use Google Maps, it's kind of confusing because it doesn't really show you where to go. And it usually takes you down the wrong roads and things. So if you want to come hike Mount Roberts, you want to hike in the Castle in the Clouds parking lot on Ossipee Park Road. And that's where the trailhead is. So, yeah, Google Maps is a little misleading, or very misleading, I should say. Up the rocks and roots, through the leaves, and under the trees. Here's some holes. They look like they were made by a woodpecker. The woodpeckers peck holes in the trees to get the sap. So far the trail's not hard at all. It's just flat. It's been, I don't know, not, maybe 20 feet of elevation gain. But we're not even close to being there yet, so can't really say what the trail's like yet. We're gonna start climbing now. We're gonna see what the trail's really like now. There's been less and less squirrels up here. I guess there's it's not as many nuts. So they're all down at the base of the mountain. Here's a sign that says viewpoint. But I don't think that's the actual Mount Roberts. So we'll go over to the viewpoint real quick. It's already very beautiful. Wow, the sun's shining right down on me. Wow. I think that over there is Gunstock. I was getting a little confused earlier because I thought Gunstock was Red Hill. We're going back down to the real summit now. I think we're almost there. Just right up these rocks. This hike was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I think most people can do this hike. I recommend this hike to people who love hiking. It's a great hike. So far, there's a beautiful view. We're almost at the top. False alarm, we're not at the top. We're almost there, but there's still a little bit of walking to do. Whoa, what is this? This looks like ice. The ground's starting to frost up. It's still November. It's only November. We don't have much snow or frost here in New Hampshire at that time of year. But I think last night it was around 28 degrees, so. Here's a big chunk of frost. It's little icicles here. We're going up again. We're so close to the top. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself this time, but I believe we are at the top. Okay, here we are, at the very top. But this isn't the very top. We still have to go further. So let's go. Here's this, I think they call it deer moss. It's very crunchy when you step on it. Yes, it's nice and crunchy. It takes over, I believe, 100 years for this moss to form because it forms on breaking down rock. Here's another viewpoint here. Oh. I believe those hills over there are Red Hill, or I believe that's what that hill is. I believe that's Red Hill, and over there's Gunstock, I believe. And then somewhere over there is Mount Morgan, which I think I can see it right now. It's a mountain I climbed not too long ago. Let's get down the rock and start walking. Wow, look at all this ice. It's still here because the sun hasn't beamed down on it yet. All the trees up here seem to be oak trees. I guess that's because at what elevation we're at and what part of the mountains we are at. Yeah, here's one of the oak trees. These are all oak trees, besides for these few pine trees. I saw something on the ground. It looked shiny, like a porcupine needle. I wonder if it was. It wasn't a porcupine needle. It was a piece of grass. Technical terrain here. I picked the hike Mount Roberts because it was one of the 52 mountains in New Hampshire with the best views. And it does have a great view. I believe that right there is Mount Shaw. I hope to climb those mountains maybe later in the year. These trees are very short. I'm not that high in altitude. It's about 2,000 feet. There's ice here. It's not supposed to be that time of year yet. Ooh, we're getting into some spruce trees here. That means we're getting higher up in altitude. This trail has tricked me so many times into thinking the summit was just right there. But then there's always this other spot higher up with still another amazing view. Just view after view after view. Nice, amazing views. Wow. I think it's trying to say that there's still more trail, which I think there is still more trail. And I'm already high up. Some ice right here. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting for winter. I can't wait for winter. winter hiking, winter biking, winter snowboarding. But right now, I need to focus on the moment. I hear a chickadee somewhere in that tree, I believe. Wow, look at all this rock moss, or deer moss. I don't know what it's called. I still don't think I'm there yet. I thought this was going to be the summit, but once again, it jinxed me. I love this moss. This moss is so crunchy. Oh, it's so satisfying. The very nice crunch of the moss under your foot. Oh, it's getting really nice. The trees are getting bigger too. I wonder how much further this trail's gonna go. This forest is so relaxing. With all the spruce, it's nice and dark. It's a little bit moist. I find it very relaxing. Relaxing hike. I recommend it. Except there are a few steep steps that you need to get up on these hikes, or this hike, I mean. It smells like hemlock. Here's a big step up. some hikers just told me that the summit's right up here. So we're almost there. We're really close to the summit. I believe this sign right here says Mount Roberts, elevation 2,582 feet. I'm currently at the top of Mount Roberts, and from here I can see Mount Washington. I want to climb Mount Washington someday. It's going to be a fun hike. But here's the nice view from the tippy top. And Mount Washington is all the way over there. That mountain right there is Mount Washington. And then beside it is Mount Chikura to the right of Mount Washington. I made it up to Mount Roberts, elevation 2,582 feet. It's time to head back now. I think this is the tallest mountain I've climbed so far. But not the tallest mountain I've been on. The tallest mountain I've been on is Mount Washington. I think that will be the tallest mountain I've ever been on for some years now. Or for some years ahead. Because, you know, I'm a kid. I can't drive all the way to Colorado to go on some 14,000 footers. Mount Washington is the tallest mountain in the Northeast. Gotta go slow on these rocks. There's a lot of mud here. Now there isn't. Now I should be a little bit more safe. Back to the forest. Just had to go down a big drop. I guess not a big drop, a step down. Or for me, a jump down. We're back at the viewpoint area. So we're almost down. I can tell I'm getting lower and lower because I can hear the squirrels again. They're roaming around, burying acorns and preparing for the winter. Wow, the sun's very bright. Bright and beautiful. I'm at the end of the trail. I'm almost back at the parking lot, so I'm going to end the video here. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.